Derek O'Brien, the question that really can be raised to you is, do you simply want power? Do you simply want power? What is your ideology? Is it about ideology? After all, the left has its ideology.
No.
What is your ideology compared to the left? Or are you
our ideology
on getting power?
I will tell you all about our ideology. At least I'll focus on that rather than someone reading Diptosh's blog, while the CPI-M is getting wiped out in Bengal. Anyway, that's Mr. Basu's personal. Diptosh is very popular. Everyone's reading your blog. But that apart, on the more serious note.
The CPI is only reading Diptosh's blog.
Our ideology is clearly spelt out in our election manifesto.
But the manifesto is identical to the left.
Not at all. Not at all. Let me give you 5 or 6 things. Basic numbers. Okay. 1. Look at the state. This is the same left who didn't want English in the primary level. This is the same left. Okay. Now they say English is okay. Now why have they reversed it? Because the primary school dropout in Bengal is one of the highest. The educated unemployed in Bengal is one.
You're telling that, but you're not telling me how your manifesto is different.
I will tell you, Shagorika. The first and foremost thing, the Trinamool Congress for Bengal. Right? Besides making everyone happy, these numbers will change. 97 paise of every rupee spent on Bengal is spent on what today? It's spent on interest to be repaid, and it's spent on salaries. 3 paisa is spent for development. So this whole thing about this 47 or 48% of the...
Mr. Nilotpal Basu.
1 second. 47% of the small scale industries shut down in India. 47% are in Bengal. They've conned the people for 32 years. Now it's catch up time.
But let me before I go to Nilotpal Basu, you came back from Lalgarh only recently. What did you see there? Did you see this kind of ground level disenchantment with the left there?
I think what is happening is Lalgarh is it cannot be separated and isolated from what is happening in the rest of Bengal. I was watching that violence was happening in Nanur, violence was happening in all the places where there were by-elections. Obviously, the left is being hit in a big way. And when such a change of such a scale happens, there is bound to be violence and a bit of a bloodbath. So what is happening in Lalgarh is something called change. And since there is no Trinamool Congress there, the Maoists had an easy route. There was no authority in Lalgarh. There was no CPM. There was a person of CPM called Anuj Pandey, whom Mr. Nilotpal Basu knows, who's known to be a torturer of some sort. So obviously people were disenchanted with CPM. They needed a change. And the Maoists, people like Kishanji, made a mockery of the system there.
Nilotpal Basu, what is emerging is that for 32 years, the people of West Bengal have not spoken against the left front and have not disagreed with the left front. Now they are. There's a change in the air. As Diptosh is saying, he's just come back from Lalgarh. Now, in this situation, isn't there at least need for you to accept that, yes, maybe you have lost the mandate at this stage?
No, we don't think so. We think that there are issues which need better clarification, take them to the people. Yes, we have committed mistakes on the way. I don't deny that, and we will rectify that. But at the same time, the violence that Diptosh is talking about, I think we are coming out every day with actual facts about all this violence and who killed whom. I don't know of Anuj Pandey being a torturer. I only know the Maoists led a mob and burnt his house to ashes. I think,
Mr. Basu, after terrorizing West Bengal for years, these are all different names of the CPM. First, there were the police, the CPM cadres dressed as police. Now the CPM as Maoists. Don't look for all these excuses.
Mr. O'Brien, we have faced the Naxalites in the past. We have survived that, and we will also defeat the Maoists despite all your pleadings and all your support. And you must admit before this television
What have you done to Bengal? What is the situation in Bengal where day after day our party workers are being killed, Mr. Basu? With what faith can you say this?
Who is wanting to see Kishanji is wanting to see your leader as the chief minister.
Mr. Basu, I think the people of Bengal have understood.
No,
we are a much
I heard enough of you. I heard enough of you.
You've heard enough of me.
Please don't interrupt and let me complete.
Okay.
Please don't interrupt me and please allow me to go.
Very quickly.
Mr. Basu, if you want to leave, that is your call. But let me make my point.
Okay, very quickly, Mr. Basu.
It is impossible to have a proper debate with Mr. O'Brien around.
Okay, well, unfortunately, we're going to have to leave it there then. That's the end of the show at this particular point. But what are you telling us at the end of the show? Is in fact the left's future looking very, very gloomy? Is it in fact perhaps heading into oblivion when the left comes back to power in West Bengal, will it come back in a different form? 88% yes, 12% no. Chandan Mitra, Nilotpal Basu, Diptosh, Majumdar, Derek O'Brien. Gentlemen, thanks very much indeed for joining us and for watching Face the Nation. Very good night.